Salam, I'm very excited to share that one of my websites and offerings, the salammatrix.org, as you can see it, is here, almost ready to be launched. I'm working on some of the things. This graphic will be updated, God willing, and God permitting me. And yeah, so the Salam Matrix is a tool that I designed in 2005 actually, and then wrote about it in detail in 2006. It should have been something that I launched years and years ago, would have helped people with ecological development and like really make a system based on the four life zones that you see here. Where is the mouse? Here. Spiritual, personal, familial, socio-economic, and then ecological, political zone. I need to update this graphic. This is an old one. I update my websites on the go, and I designed this whole thing myself, by the way. Very proud of it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, this tool had a different name before. It was called the People-Centered Model of Business, and it should have more correctly been called People-Centering Model of Business because it centered people. So the tool itself centered people. At that time, I couldn't think of a better name. This name itself was like people-centered, like, okay. People-focused model of business, like focusing on people. The model itself was focused on people and was centering people. Anyway, so here I've renamed it as the Salam Matrix, and I'll tell you more about that later. But I named, like, the subtitle is a life business stimulation tool. Might want to keep it or so, but I have today come up with another concept or subtitle that I'm going to show you. I asked my daughter to write that down on a whiteboard, and she did. I'm going to show you that. Yep, here with the cat picture. That's a bow on the cat's tail. Do not get funny ideas. Making of a civilization. Salam Matrix, she said. She, used one M. So yeah, making of a civilization. That's her spelling. And what we're going to do, that, back to the board, we're going to try and update this. I wish I'd launched this before so people saw it was making of a civilized, like, life business stimulation tool, and then I'm making of. I'm often the only witness of my evolution. Or can you make, say, building blocks of civilization? Let me see that. Making of a civilization. Building blocks. Okay, I'm going to update that. Okay, I'm going to update that. Check this out on the website. Building blocks of a civilization. How about making of a civilization? How does that look? Sometimes something that is meant to be actually looks good, reads good. And if it's aesthetically pleasant, then it seeps into the people's imagination, making of a civilization. Not too bad. I'm going to leave it at that and then come back to it in, I don't know, life business stimulation tool. I'm going to take that away. Making of a civilization is good. Building blocks of a civilization. Okay, let's do something like that. But I'm going to keep the... And the reason is that I was thinking today of how civilizations like tearing apart. It's something that I've written about. And now it is actually in the reformation phase. Back when I wrote about it in 20... Yeah. Schema for a civilization, I don't know. Back when I wrote about the impending destruction of the world, I said it's getting destroyed today, but it's going to be created tomorrow. And creation, I think, is already happening. Schema for the... Now, this is getting complicated. I love complicating things. I'm going to ease it. I promise you that. And we need a site icon as well. Okay. Not too bad. I'll take it out. Schema for the making of a civilization. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, yeah, that's that.